Good day wherever you're watching us from. This is the Enviro Care Global Show that is coming to you from Nairobi, Kenya. It's a very chilly day today in the month of June, which is quite unusual because it looks for sure like our climate is changing. Normally what happens, we experience this cold season during the month of July, but this is June. But the good thing is that people are realizing what they need to do, and today we are at St. Joseph's Moringa, which is a church under the Our Lady of the Rosary Catholic Church, and we have our youth who are taking initiative in taking care of our climate by planting trees. So you're welcome to see why we need to plant trees, how we plant them, and therefore we need to take care of them until they mature. My name is Rose Gishure. Be with me as I interview various stakeholders in this forum. And we are joined by Father Michuki, who is their chaplain, and I would like to get his thoughts on what he thinks of the day and why the initiative. Father, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm Father Joseph Mishuki. I work at Our Lady of the Rosary Ridgeway Parish as an assistant father in charge and also the chaplain for the youths. This is a day when we mark the Environmental Day as we go with the Laudato Si of Pope Francis, which calls for us to care for our common home. This is our environment. As we say, if we take good care of our environment, we take care of ourselves because we are the immediate beneficiary of what we take care of. It's also a day when we exercise our charity as a church. You know, Christian calling is about charity, love in actions. And this love is that we go beyond ourselves. And that is why when you plant a tree, it is not a must that you be the beneficiary yourself, but many people and other generations and other nature will also take care of it and will benefit from that. Even when the birds of the air, they get the shelter there, a person who come and enjoy that shade tomorrow, the clean air for the people who are around that tree. It's always a good way of exercising our charity, Christian charity as Christians. And therefore, when we take this initiative as a youth, we are saying to the world, it is good that we care for our own common home. We take care of our nature, because even health-wise, we also benefit. When we are living in a clean environment, we benefit also.
Thank you so much, Father. I must commend you for the good job and the good initiative that you have started. And I'm wondering, because right now you are taking care of this youth from the three church, from Our Lady of the Rosary Catholic Church, what message do you have to the youth, especially now when we are facing so many challenges as environmental conservation is concerned?
Sure. We have been talking about, today is a memory of Immaculate Heart of Mary, and we were talking about the heart. And we talked about that it is the heart that goes a lot with the emotional damage. And we as a youth, a heart being the sign of love, and where we have the blood that is being pumped from, we are saying and we are telling the youth, especially those who are undergoing challenges, when Mary went all through what she went through, she poured everything in her heart and she treasured it. And sometimes we may not understand all what is around us, the hardships, the sorrows, the struggles that we go through, but if we remain firm and we do the God's will and we remain in the right course, especially even during this time when we are going towards the general elections in our country, we as young people, we engage in productive work, not only being used by the politicians for their selfish motives. When we come here, we plant trees, we are taking care of today, tomorrow, and the generations to come. And therefore, being productive is the most important thing, and living in line with the will of God. And the will of God is that we take care of our environment as we take care of ourselves.
And the chaplain is leading by example. You see, there's no leadership if the leadership itself cannot take the example. And Father Michuki is showing us how to do it, how to plant the tree. And we are not doing the Fogodari way, we are doing the scientific way, because we have the people from Kenya Forestry Service leading us and telling us how to do it. Because as much as we are planting trees, we have to do it the right way. Now Father is planting the tree. What is the name of this tree?
It's candle nut. Candle nut.
Candle nut. Okay. We are joined by our youth from the church, and we are going to understand exactly why did they choose to plant trees. And I'm joined by Fiona. Fiona is the moderator of the youth at Our Lady of the Rosary. And Fiona, you'll tell us, why did you choose trees? Why you could not choose maybe to go to a children's home or do any other activity?
Okay. So as a youth, we deal, especially now, you know, it's June. We thought as a senior youth group or youth serving Christ group, what activity are we going to do for the month of June? And we realized June is the environmental month. And I remember 5th June, they were having, the UN was also celebrating the environmental day. And we saw us as a senior youth, us as a small community, how can we contribute to saving our world, especially now with there's a lot of talks with regards to sustainability. There's also the COP26. So if we cannot do it us at grassroots, at the grassroots, how do we expect to teach our children, our future children, our classmates, if us ourselves we can't take the initiative? So for us, this is, I think, something we are looking forward to do annually, planting trees, so that, you know, they say we are the leaders of tomorrow, but we are the leaders of today. If we do not do these things ourselves, how do we expect other people to do it? Simply, that is why we did it. And Moringa is our church, and we thought, let's make our place beautiful. These trees, when they grow, they are going to attract, number one, they're going to beautify the environment. It's also going to make the place cool. It's going to attract a lot of things. And once these trees grow, you see our children are going to see it. And they're also, when it's time to cut down these trees, you see they saw there's something which happened. And even them, when they cut them down and provide livelihoods for them, they're going to plant other trees. So for us, planting trees is a very good sustainability project and cleaning our environment.
Just to add on what Fiona said on sustainability, I think sustainability is two-pronged, intrageneration and intergenerational. Trying to make this environment sustainable for our generation, which is intragenerational, and also making it beneficial for the future generations, which is intergeneration. And we need to protect our ecosystem. As we're taught in the lecture, our tree coverage right now is 12%, and the vision by 2030 is that we need to expand it to 50%. And it's each and everyone's task to do this. You can't rely on Kenya Forest Service to do this because they can only cover a limited amount of ground. So I'd like to urge each and every person to take up the task and plant a tree today. Let us follow in the footsteps of Wangari Maathai. Thank you.